Welcome to the post-game press conference for Game 1. Participants for Texas. To my immediate left, head coach Karen Aston. To her left, junior Shug Sutton and graduate Danny Williams. We will take an opening statement from Coach and then open up to questions for the student-athletes.
Yeah, first of all, just congratulations to Indiana. I thought that they had a terrific team coming in, and I knew this was going to be a challenge for our team. And, you know, the way we played tonight is a little bit of a reflection of kind of how our year has been. We play really, really good in spurts, and then we have spurts where we just don't play very well or don't execute as well as we need to. And I think that there's games that, you know, if we have trouble with the perimeter scoring, then we struggle. And I thought that they did a great job on our guards. I thought they contained our penetration really well, and we didn't do a very good job with them in the second half. I thought the difference in the game was how they came out in the third quarter, really looking to drive the ball, which we knew they were going to do, and we just didn't handle that very well and let them back in the game. And then I thought they were a little bit tougher than we were down the stretch. But again, too many turnovers. That was probably the difference in the game. Too many turnovers.
Questions for the student-athletes first. Right there on the left.
Yeah, Stephen Wagner, Daily Texan. You showed going down the final stretch there. You got down to, had a chance to tie or take a lead. You tripped on the inbound. Do you have any thoughts about kind of what happened in that sequence of events?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was coming off, and I don't know who foot I tripped over, but I tripped, so don't know.
It's kind of hard to reflect, but probably we came out a little bit, I wouldn't say soft, but maybe relaxed. We knew we had a great second quarter and we had the momentum, and they came out and fought right back, and we didn't respond very well.
Any questions for student-athletes?
They just play harder than us down the stretch. We wasn't playing defense the way we were supposed to coming out of the half, so they took a lead and they ran with it, and they played a really good job, so credit to Indiana. I just think they when they got back in the game, they had more momentum. They were hitting shots. It was 50-50 balls that we could have had. It was just small things like that.
What did y'all feel like they were doing to force you so many turnovers?
Personally, I think it was us. We in the third quarter, fourth quarter, we had a lot of turnovers, just trying to force things, make the home run play rather than just being simple. So that's where I think our turnovers happened, and I think they got some charge calls that, you know, those are turnovers. Just got to be simple and get on 2 feet.
Any other questions for the – I'm sorry.
Coach said the game is sort of a reflection of the entire season. There were spurts where you guys were great, and then there were spurts where you didn't play very well. Do you agree with that? And why do you think that?
Our team's faced a lot of adversity this year, and so just figuring out, you know, things, just kind of other teams make runs. We try to battle back, and sometimes, you know, what you do doesn't get you to win. And so I think just throughout the season, you know, that's just kind of happened. We're pretty young, but I'm proud of our team.
Danny, this is it for you. As far as your collegiate basketball career goes, do you have any thoughts, reflections on your time as a player?
Yeah, this is my first year at Texas, and I'm really thankful for that. I've grown a lot in this 1 year, so I'm thankful for Coach to choose me and my teammates, for believing in me. But I'm thankful to be here.
Any other questions for the student athletes? Okay, guys, you're free to go. You can take questions for Coach now. Any questions for Coach Aston?
Karen, I know it's all perspective at this point, but looking back, do you think that there was what would you have done differently to kind of limit the turnovers that came back again?
I think that the ability to recognize whether you have something initially in your offense or whether you need to reverse the basketball and just keep it moving has been sometimes a sticking point with our team all year long. We tried a lot of different sets to try to get the ball moving. And I think that we knew we had an advantage in the paint, but sometimes just because you have an advantage doesn't mean you don't need to make one more pass and make the defense shift. And I thought we were antsy at times to try to throw it in there. We got some good shots too. We really did. I thought we executed some things pretty good in the fourth quarter. The third quarter is what bit us because we didn't execute offensively or play defense, either one in the third quarter. And I thought that we had, I don't want to say control of the game by any means because it was halftime, but I thought we had ourselves established. And then we just didn't, I thought they really went at us early in the third quarter and just drove the ball and drove it. Penn was really, really good, and we tried several people on her, but she was a matchup problem for us tonight. And we just couldn't get to her strong hand or Bendu's strong hand. And I thought that really was kind of the difference in the game, and we gave up a lot of layups.
Any other questions?
Do you agree with,
Rick?
Sid said, that maybe they relaxed, they played soft early? Is it as simple as that, first morning?
I think that this team in particular has a difficult time sometimes with the reset button of either quarters, halves. I mean, that's what I meant by kind of the story of our season, that has happened a lot, where we've had lapses where we just seem to be relaxed and we can't get focused, and you start to give a team confidence, and then you get yourself in a ball game. And I don't know if it's mental focus. I tried getting us into a press, to get our motors running again defensively, but I think that we just struggle sometimes with focus. And, Shug wasn't, I thought they did a great job on her. She finds herself sometimes, I think, when she gets in early foul trouble like she did, she's not as aggressive. And I thought that hurt her mindset to get in the foul trouble in the first half. And, I think you kind of know that we go somewhat as Shug goes. As far as our flow, and she struggled a little bit tonight with getting back into an aggressive mode, defensively and offensively.
You were right in front of her in turnover. Looked for some of this like she may have slipped on a wet spot, but I don't know. I wasn't there. Did she tell you?
I don't necessarily think she knows, but I think that she tripped over Charlie's foot, to be honest with you. I'll go back and look at that, but Charlie was trying to get set where she was supposed to be setting a screen on the play, and she was a little bit late, and I think that she, ended up clipping Shug's foot.
You had a chance.
Unfortunate. No.
You had a chance to tie her in the game at that point. There was a timeout. Did you call it a play to go for the win with a three? Or were you
No, we called for any bucket. We were going to get Shug in some pick and roll action, and it's unfortunate. But you can't. The game's not about that one play at all. I thought we had a great look with Danny off the inbound play underneath. We had a great look with Danny on the elevator for a wide open three that, she nails most of the time, and You know, we missed some bunnies and missed a couple of free throws, and then just too many turnovers, Rick. I mean, if you look at the stats, I mean, everything, that's pretty telling that we turned the ball over too much.
I know you're probably not wanting to get us optimism right now, but going forward, you guys are really young. You're only losing 3 from this team, and only 2 of those 3 played in tonight's game. Do you have any thoughts about kind of the direction this team is heading going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about the future for sure. I mean, we get some injured players back. We have some great kids coming in, and the nucleus of the team is returning. I'm excited to see what they've learned from this season, because, you know, you look at a Charlie Collier who had 10 rebounds and, you know, I thought played good tonight, and that's a kid that's going to have to really, really step to the plate next year for us, and I think this was good for her. I mean, you had Audrey starting tonight. Young guys that learned a lot throughout the year. Destiny Littleton was basically a redshirt freshman that played a lot of minutes tonight for us and has played a lot all year long. So those guys have gotten their feet wet, and now it's got to be a different mindset for them. So I'm extremely excited about the nucleus of the returners and the guys coming in. You know, it's not really time to talk about next year yet, but I am excited about the guys coming back and what they're capable of.
One more for you. Towards the end of conference play, postseason play, we've seen you favor a little bit more experienced lineup tonight and put freshman Audrey Warren and player on the game for. Is this just a matchup?
Oh no, I mean Jada's been out. You know, I mean, I was going to start a player that didn't have any tournament experience, regardless of whether I started Audrey or Destiny Littleton. But Jada, you know, was injured in the TCU game, and you know, just yesterday was her first day back, and I thought she looked pretty good. But Audrey had a week and a half of practice under her belt, and you know, Audrey did some good things, but young guy's going to turn it over a little bit in this atmosphere, and she did, and she'll learn from that. But it was difficult to. I mean, I tested Jada just to see, and you know, Audrey had a lot more reps under her belt this week, as did Destiny. I thought Destiny has, you know, really, if you look back, she kind of hit a wall mid-season. I thought, playing so many minutes as a freshman, but I did think that she kind of, you know, she played well in the Big 12 tournament and played well tonight, so that should give her. Young guys should have some confidence as we move forward about what this is all about. And, I mean, probably in particular, understanding of what this is all about.
Anything else?
But again,
Okay.
credit to Indiana. I thought they made plays when they had to be made.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks.